Kingdom Hearts in the Big 26 was not something I really expected to happen, and I am all here for it. Welcome back to the Morning Cup. My name is Koffee, and Kingdom Hearts has got to be a big part of my childhood. I played it during quarantine. I had nothing to do besides play Animal Crossing New Horizons, which was, I think everyone was playing that. And it really, it got me through a lot of COVID. It's like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Reach Chain of Memories, which Chain of Memories sucks ass, actually. Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 obviously came out, and I was working my way up to that, played that game, and I just didn't expect Kingdom Hearts to start making the rounds again in especially a YouTube and streaming space, at all. But I guess 2026 is that year. We got YouTubers and streamers like Ludwig, Cutie Cinderella. Those two are streaming, actually beat the game recently. And smaller creators like Ninvi, which is still fairly popular, 35K. That's quite a lot. And then there is Eric Point Crow, which is the first time I ever noticed someone's playing Kingdom Hearts. And then some random childhood creator like Bijou Mike, which doesn't rake in as much as he used to, but I looked and it just showed up on my recommended, Bijou Mike's first time playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm just not expecting to see such an influx in people, not an influx, an increase. Influx is negative. An increase in people playing these games, and I'm all here for it. Especially if you go onto Twitter, there are people who aren't really creators, they're not pushing out content, but they're still talking about their first playthrough. There was this one person who's saying, I'm gonna play Chain of Memories, hope I enjoy it, and then they're I'm 2 hours in, I hate this, and then they're yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, the GBA was better, which I agree. And they said 6 hours in and I'm just gonna watch a video of the rest of the cutscenes, which is completely fair. I totally agree with that. That's what I did. I got so sick of that fucking game. I think it's really interesting though to watch these streamers go through these games, because this is Disney Final Fantasy. Disney is really popular, and you don't see a lot of these creators playing Final Fantasy games. Yeah, they might talk about it, and if you're Ludwig, you have played Final Fantasy. It's interesting, and I don't know why or how this increase even started, but I enjoy watching these creators, especially Ninvi. The fucking image of Goofy posted up in the background doing absolutely nothing while Cloud whoops his fucking ass in the Hercules place. Really that's an iconic generational Kingdom Hearts image that I don't think the community is getting over for a very, very long time. And also the part where fucking Ninvi was talking about the pheromones.
Pheromones? The autism. Okay, stop. I'm gonna sound like a right winger.
I think personally, probably one of my favorite parts about Ninvi's stream is just that they seem to have a lot of fun playing the game. I mean, they have a lot of fun playing every game I see them play. But especially this one, just right in the beginning, they're really jumping around, I'm a frog, dude. And then they just start fucking laughing about that immediately. And it's just I love seeing people interact with a game I guess I didn't grow up with the game, the game didn't grow up with me, but I was, I played the game when I was really young. Wow, dude, that was half my life ago, that's crazy. But it's just, yeah, I didn't really expect it to make any kind of comeback, which you might be wondering, actually, you're talking about fucking Kingdom Hearts, why don't you have Kingdom Hearts gameplay in the background? That would make 100 times more sense. And my response to that is, I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 a few months ago, and I was doing this run where I would stop at every absent silhouette, and I would just level grind in that area until I could beat the absent silhouette. Because they give you certain stats up, HP up, item slots, gear, and more magic, stuff like that. And I was really invested in just like getting those kind of upgrades as soon as possible. So I'm doing this, right? And obviously, like, I'm saving. I save very consistently. Had multiple saves, actually. And I beat the Hercules Absent Silhouette. I beat the Pirates of the Caribbean Silhouette. And then I remember saving the game multiple times. And I come back to the game, like, the next day. I look, and there was a funny little Steam cloud error. And I'm like, well, it shouldn't be a problem, right? I check my game, and I'm all the way back at Olympus Coliseum at Hades, like that space, all the way back there before I even beat a single Absent Silhouette. And I'm like, hand on my head, like, oh, I just like, I don't have to go back and play all of that, because that's like a lot of grinding I did. I was level like 32, 42, and I'm all the way back at like 24. I just like, I can't physically go through that again. I can't mentally go through that again. I need to have a reset, like, for an entire year, which, like, it's not too bad. I've already played Kingdom Hearts 2 like once, and I love that game. Probably one of my favorites, probably in the top 10. So I don't want to play that again, though. Not right now. So you get Persona 3 Reload gameplay. You get to deal with that. I think Kingdom Hearts as a whole is a whole nother breed of video games. You know, because, like, obviously it's a action RPG, and that's not anything new. You know, Devil May Cry came out 1 year before Kingdom Hearts did. It's not a new concept by any means. But, like, I open up that game, and I see the opening, and I'm like, the memories come flowing back. I'm like transported back, not to like any time. It's just like, it's such a great opening. It is probably the best opening in any game I've played, besides like Final Fantasy X, and that's still Square Enix. Just like the whole water vibe, and how like kind of trippy it is with like the wave and like Riku, and then like Sora's falling through the fucking sky. And then it literally cuts to Sora looking at him falling at the sky, and then like Sora like wakes up and he's falling from the sky, and then he like gets dumped into the fucking water, and then there's like the glass underneath them, the like, yeah, the mural kind of thing. And I just really like that whole vibe. I also really like the leveling up system and which stats you pick, and like depending on your options, depends on like how fast you're gonna level through the entire game. I really enjoy how a lot of your options in the beginning determines a lot of everything else. It's really cool, actually. On the topic of Kingdom Hearts, I think I am a part of a majority when I say that I think Kingdom Hearts 3 was a little bit disappointing. You know, obviously a lot of work and time went into it, and the graphics are amazing, but Kingdom Hearts 2 still tops it in the gameplay. Sora feels very stiff, I guess, in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I don't like the Disney rides. I actually hate the Disney rides altogether, because I'll be fighting, and then like there's no action commands. So, you know, you don't hit triangle on an enemy, I get to like flip around them and then like bash them. I just like all the commands that for triangle are set to like the fucking goddamn teacups, or just like transforming into a different form. I really don't like that. I'd much rather prefer having the commands be centered around, you know, the enemies I'm fighting, because that makes every fight feel like it has its own personality, and every enemy has its own kind of deal. I really don't like the Disney rides. I feel like it trivializes a lot of the gameplay for me, because I'll be playing in a fight, and then the blaster shows up, and I hit triangle, and then I'm like inside the blaster, I'm shooting shit. Also, on top of general gameplay, the HUD, I don't like that they don't use art anymore. I really liked on the bottom right you had like the circle, and like the Sora's icon was like the art by Nomura, and Donald and Goofy had their own art. I really don't like that they have 3D models now. That removes so much personality from Kingdom Hearts. Because a big part of the Kingdom Hearts personality was the art. Art meant a lot in that game. So I feel like having 3D models just like ruins a lot of the charm, I guess. It's not like a major complaint. It's just like, you know, it made me sad a little bit. It felt like it removed a lot of the Kingdom Hearts personality from the game. Another pretty big complaint that I do have is, now don't get me wrong, I'm a Roxas fan. I have a Roxas necklace with like, you know, the X looking thing. I really love that necklace. Don't know where it is because I'm actually moving houses right now. But I don't like that they brought him back in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't like that he's his own separate character, and he's like, the entire point of Roxas is that he's supposed to be a part of Sora because, you know, he's Sora's nobody or something like that. And Roxas was put inside this like data thing to recover Sora's memories from Castle Oblivion. And fucking Jiminy Cricket's dumbass just wrote "Thank Namine." Just stupid, but like, it's fine. It fits the plot. Definitely seems in character. Yeah, I don't like that they brought Roxas back because his entire character is supposed to be built on this idea of he is not himself. He doesn't get to have his own life. And the only reason he exists is for Sora, and he exists for Sora to exist. Without him, Sora can't be Sora, and without Sora, Roxas can't be Roxas. So Roxas has to give up his autonomy to, you know, have Sora live his life, and then like be the Keyblade wielder and like do all that stuff. You know, Kingdom Hearts 2 plot. And then like in Kingdom Hearts 3, they bring back Roxas and he's his own character. And he's disconnected from Sora in some kind of weird backwards way, which I feel like ruins a lot of his character because the entire point of his character was the previously mentioned thing. And just like now he's back, and all that character moments that he had where he feels like, where he just like ceases to exist and he just wants to be a person. And he got to be a person. You know, it's important in stories to not give characters what they want all the time when they want them, and giving them what they want after they've already lost it and losing that is the ending point of their character ruins a lot of the plot. Because now I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and I know Roxas is gonna come back, and like I said, I love Roxas. I just don't feel like he should have came back. As a whole, I feel like Kingdom Hearts is a great series and you could learn a lot from it. And I really like that this is having kind of a resurgence in 2026 because I feel like there's a lot of things going on in the world, a lot of fighting, a lot of people are depressed, and unemployment's at like an all-time high. And I'm not going to avoid talking about that. And having a series like Kingdom Hearts about, you know, it's like the stereotypical anime shit where like my friends are my power, but like having a game about friendship and, you know, finding your own true self and like all of the ideas of Kingdom Hearts, having that resurgence in 2026, especially in the start, I feel like is going to be a great way to start a lot of people's year. And it's needed. It really is. I know Kingdom Hearts helped me out during a hard time. Like I said, there was COVID, and that's, you know, that's difficult to go through for anyone and everyone. We were all stuck inside and didn't get any social interaction. So like Kingdom Hearts was like my own little social interaction. And it like helped me, you know, feel like I'm gonna go out there and make some kind of connection and be more social. And it also taught me a lot about how toxic positivity can be bad. You know, you don't always have to be positive and happy. And the toxic positivity comes right at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, where Donald's like, this ship runs on happy smiles. So Sora just like never be upset ever again and just like holds it all in forever. And it leads to him feeling resentment. But yeah, definitely check out Kingdom Hearts. I skipped over a lot of the story. There's some spoilers in here. I'm probably going to post spoiler warning in the beginning. Thank you for watching. And if you've stuck around for the past 3 episodes, I really do appreciate that. If this is your first one, then that's fine. You can move on with your day. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. See you tomorrow.